Now, the Bulldogs, well, they're confident their finals campaign won't be derailed by Josh Adokar's positive drug test. Coach Cameron Ciraldo piling pressure on the Seagulls ahead of Sunday's knockout match, saying Manly should have finished higher on the ladder.
That finals feeling is blowing through Belmore once again. Blue and white pride on display, an 8-year wait coming to an end.
It's been a long time for our fans and we're really excited about giving them the opportunity.
Those fans are hoping the pressure of the occasion isn't making players nervous. 2 weeks ago, Canterbury had the best defence in the NRL, but in back-to-back losses heading into the playoffs, they conceded 78 points.
Well, our attack has to help our defence too. We've just given up way too much possession. It's 2 games out of a whole season. We've had another 22 games where I've been ecstatic with our defence.
One of those defeats came against Sunday's opponents. Cameron Ciraldo believes Manly has underachieved this year.
Oh, they're a class team. Probably should be ahead of where they are, really. They've got an Australian halfback and one of the best fullbacks in the game.
That fullback returns from injury this week, not that Ciraldo was aware of it.
Do you plan on testing out Tom Trbojevic's shoulder?
Oh, he's injured, is he? Yeah. Haven't thought too much about it, to be honest.
Trbojevic hasn't tested out his AC joint with contact training, but has had a practice run with a pain-killing injection, which he'll need again on Sunday.
You guys are reading too much into this. We've had multiple players play with a similar injury this year.
The Seagulls are back in the semis for the first time since 2021 and are embracing the occasion. They'll head into camp at Sydney Olympic Park tomorrow, holding their captain's run at Accor Stadium.
We want this to be like a big game. It's not just a normal game.
Luke Dovesey, 9 News.
Cronulla coach Craig Fitzgibbon is adamant Nicho Hynes can take the team deep into the finals, despite question marks over his form in big games. The Sharks halfback has even drawn support from opposition coach Craig Bellamy ahead of tomorrow's qualifying final against the Storm.
For everything Nicho Hynes has achieved in the NRL, many believe he's yet to deliver on the big stage.
He might not have yet, that's not to say he can't in the future. I think he's won us plenty of games as well. They seem to be forgotten.
Fitzgibbon knows it'll take far more than just a fit and firing Nicho to beat Melbourne.
Go into a game pinning your hopes on one player, if that's the narrative, that's the narrative. But we've got to play like a team. We need a team performance. We're playing against the Melbourne Storm down here.
Nicho's former coach Craig Bellamy has also jumped to his defence this week.
It's probably you guys that sort of put the pump on him. I wouldn't think if he wasn't playing well, he wouldn't be in their team. So at the end of the day, I'd much rather have Nicho Hynes in your team than not. He's a special player, special guy, and hope he's a little bit off tomorrow.
The Sharks fell in straight sets in the last 2 final series. Fitzgibbon adamant 2024 is a different story.
The last 2 years we've sort of come in, probably almost limped into the finals. Players in, players out. This year we've got a bit of energy about us.
And a huge blow for the Sharks this afternoon. Jesse Ramian ruled out with an ankle injury. Emma Lawrence, 9 News.
The West Tigers NRLW losing streak is finally over, defeating the Dragons 16-14 in their last game of the season. It's their first win in 14 starts, stretching back to round 2 of the 2023 season. They almost threw it away, the Dragons scoring 3 tries in the second half, only to fall 2 points short.